Hello everybody and welcome back to City Skylines in the city of Helm. And we're looking over the newly built agricultural area of Helm that just leveled up to level 2, which allows us to put down a couple of new things in the city, or in the zone. And we're going to start, we're going to start by going ahead and placing some of those newer services down. So we can see our silos have filled with crops. That is a good sign. But let's go ahead. We're going to go to our agricultural. And we see we have the barracks, which is good because that helps improve the efficiency of the zone as well as bring in some workers. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to put down 3 of those. Actually, we're going to put down, what the heck? We're going to put down 6 of them. Right there. I know that's probably overkill. And then a flour mill, which allows us to, it takes in crops and it produces flour. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put down a flour mill. Now I want that near this area, and I didn't really leave enough space for these things. I really didn't think that through. Because all these processing buildings should be near the opening, or whatever, everything funnels to them, and then it becomes a little bit more efficient. And I'm hoping that truck, is going to the flour mill. Excellent. So I just grabbed crops from there, and it's going to drop off some flour there, or some crops there. Now, as far as where the flour ends up, we need to create a storage for that as well. And we can do, now there's a cattle shed, and it's a processing mill requires crops to produce animal good. So, and then we also have the small barn, which is another thing that holds crops. It just holds more and has a couple more trucks. So the cattle shed, we're going to go ahead, we're going to drop that down over here. Right there. Okay. Actually, we're going to put 2 of those down. We're going to put another one over here. Okay. So they will get crops, and they are close enough to the grain silos that hopefully they get what they need. But unfortunately, and this ad is going to cross the road. Will it make a left? Yes, it will. Good. That's one of the reasons why using the decorative dividers is a bad idea sometimes for long stretches, wherever one's at. I know I had one. Somewhere. But like the tree line in the center boulevards, because then things can't make a left-hand turn in like you just saw that one truck do. It has to go and find a way to approach it from the same side of the road. So it helps to not have those. Now, that's the other reason why I like these 5-lane divided here. And I don't know why these stumps appear in the middle of the road, but they just do. Okay. So, also at the end of the last episode, we were discussing our unemployment is slowly going down, and our office and industrial demand has gone through the roof. I don't know what happened in those couple of seconds. So I at least took care of 240 employees just by having these. I'm curious how well this zone is doing. Let's take a look at it. It is actually turning a profit already. That's pretty good. That is really good. So the only thing we're waiting on is we have to get 1,500 units, and we're ticking along pretty good there. So yeah, we're doing really good in there. So let's take a look at also Festival Square. That's our new little leisure district that we built. So it's all full of nightclubs and pubs and karaoke and comedy clubs and raw food and game halls. So it's extremely noisy, but who cares? It's right next to the airport and also the logging industry. And I also last episode got mass transit in, both via cable car and via the metro station. You can see there's quite a few people using that metro station already, 258. and 160 people using the cable car. So that's really darn good. I'm actually thinking of, I brought the blue line over. I'm sorry, the cable line over. That's what I meant. And having a cable stop over here somewhere, but I'd have to cross the runway, and that's just not a good idea. You don't really go over runways with anything. So I probably won't. Hey, look at that. We have Discovery visiting our airport. Isn't that awesome? We're important enough that we have the space shuttle visiting our airport. And Discovery has taken off. Okay. So now that I have a huge demand for industrial, that means that offices are going to be in big demand. So that means I can probably build yet another mega office park. So office parks, what's great about them, they do not make any noise. The traffic is fairly low in office parks. So I'm going to just, over here, I'm going to put another massive office park. Let's go ahead and we'll just squeeze one in over here. So I'll just take a straight line out to about here. Let's make certain before I go. Okay, I've got that all covered. That's good. Get some tree-lined roads. Actually, for the entrance into the park. So we'll go right about here. We'll go up to there, maybe? Well, I wanted one space in between, but oh well. Come all the way out, right up to the freeway there. And what the heck, we'll continue this road as a major road for right now. We'll come out to about there, come out to about here, and I have to figure out how to get mass transit out to this area. Is it worth doing that? Because I may have just got bulldozed or whatever, gone over just as many squares that I created there. Let's gotta get rid of that stub. Alright. Let's give them a fire station. Looks like I need a fire station out here too, based on what I'm seeing. There we go. Okay. I was going to look at schools, but we don't care about schools anymore! We're going to need police coverage. So I'll drop one there. Oh, did I already have a police station? I do, so we'll just delete that. Okay, the other one's close enough. Let's give them a park. Something out here. Actually, a plaza would probably be better in an office park area. So we'll just create right here that, and then across the street we'll continue this. One thing I missed from SimCity 4 is everything didn't have to be on a road. So you could create these. I had at one point from the center of the city, like a spoke going all the way out, a line of plazas in all four cardinal directions. But you can't do that. You could do that here, I suppose, but you'd have to have everything on roads. Alright. This. And then we'll give them some commercial, so somewhere to have their business meetings. There we go. Alright, and then let's take a look at what's in here in the area for transit. So, we probably should get another transit line over here, shouldn't we? We've got this orange line, and then we might want to bring... I could probably replace this metro station with a cross, and then come up and out this way, maybe. So... let's see, if I do that, do I want it on that side or this side? We'll go on this side. I'm going to pause, 2 platforms parallel, 2 platform parallel, 2 platform parallel, 3 platform. Okay, I don't have the X there. I've got the cross here. Okay. That means I have to get rid of... Oh. I have to get rid of my one that goes across the street. Well, that's progress. Alright. Let's go back to that. But select routes. Remove that. Delete that station. Delete on either side of it. Actually, we have single. Wait a minute. Yeah, single 5. 3 platforms. Platforms? What are platforms? I don't know what platforms are. Anyhow. 2, is that it? Nope, they're parallel. Okay. I need one that goes across. And unfortunately, I have to move this park. There we go. Okay. And then I can probably just get rid of that. Get rid of that because we can come in, I think, straight here. Yep. And then here we're going to curve ever so slightly. Turn everything back on. And hope that I can get that. Now that I need the road guideline, it's not going to give it to me. There we go. And then finally... Where are we? Come on. No, I can't go down to that one. Alright, I gotta grab from way over here. And make certain I'm adding it there. There, excellent, okay. Excuse me. That gets that back, let's go ahead. You can unpause now that I'm done with that bit. Where are we going? We are going all the way out to here, so I should probably put in a stop around here. I'd be ashamed to get rid of this building. On the other hand, I don't care for the European buildings. Nothing against Europe, I just don't like that one. So can I sneak one in? Where's the other one at? Oh, it's over there. Looks like because of the bridge over here. Oh, hey! Knight's Plains has gone up to level 4. I can get a lemonade factory, a milking parlor, medium crop, and medium fruit. That's really cool. Okay, we'll get back to that. Anyhow, back over here, I guess I'm just going to have to put a single platform, or a single station in. And like I said, I don't want to get rid of that big, huge building. So I think right there, that should work. Yeah, that works. Okay. Because now we can just lazily come, well, let's do a little bit more straight. And then we can do a lazy curve. It kind of comes like this. And then up. If I had been thinking, you gotta go down. To go under it, come on, there we go. Just a straight shot underneath. And then finally, it will just take care of the elevation for me. Good. Then we want to connect over here. So what we can do, actually, we could probably even put one more in here. So let's go ahead. Yeah, I'm going to have to get rid of a building or two, I know. but I can't do the ones that I want. I'm gonna have to get rid of the nice tall building there, unfortunately. Oh well. That's the name of urban renewal. Let's bring this across. Again, we'll do a lazy curve into it. So turn all these off. Then turn them all back on so we can get to that guideline. Right there. Okay, and then back to straight. Come up to about, I don't know, here. About the same distance over here. We're just going to eyeball this. My other cat that loves to paw at the screen is trying to show me where to put these down. Okay, so there. Add a stop there. Add a stop there. There, and then we come back. There. This side, there we go. And in. And there we go. We now have... Yeah, okay, I wanted to make certain the stop went the right spot. Okay, unpause. So we have another office park over here. Let's take a look at our unemployment. It is going down. That is really good to see. That is really good to see. I want to get it back down into about 12 or so. And then hopefully some of my residential demand will come back. Although our residential, well, I didn't pay attention. It's minus right now. I haven't paid attention over the last episode if it's gone up or down. I will have to review that off camera or when I'm doing editing. And now our farm area, let's go back and look at Paladin's Plains. So we can put a lemonade factory, a milking parlor, and some medium crops in now. Now, just because we can do that doesn't mean we should. But, okay. So we have a milking parlor. So the lemonade factory was probably one of the large factories. So the milking parlor, it requires crops and also produces animal product. So let's go ahead and we're going to drop those off. Again, over here near the entrance. We're going to put 2 of them down. And we're going to put a cattle shed right between them. Well, do I really want them between? Let's put it across the street. Okay. And they already have received their crops, which is good. They're doing as good as they can at the moment. So, and it is doing fairly well there. Look at that. 4,500, we're ticking up really good. We've got the worker level that we need. So all we really need to do is just keep humming along. Emerson Forest area. What's holding you up? Oh, I need more workers. Well, why don't we go ahead and... I'm glad I looked at that tab. So back to forestry. Why don't we put in some barracks? Barracks. Now these are pretty big, yeah. But that will add. So let's go ahead, we'll expand the road a little bit. What road do we have here? We have the industrial road. This one right here, I think it is? No. There it is, right there, industry road, okay. Bring that back to street level. And it can... No reason why it has to be far from this. In fact, if it is the barracks, you know, these guys might want to just make a quick trip. So why don't we make it easy for them? There we go. Barracks. 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 How many do these hold? 35. Let's take a look at Emerson. Paper and plain timber. So it looks like we could get a little more paper. So why don't we put another paper mill in there? Paper mill, paper mill, paper mill. Biomass pellet. There is our paper mill. Small logs, sawdust, large log, wood chip. Biomass pellet. Is it one of the specialized that I had to build? Tree sapling. That is our power lines. So if I pause, I can put this down. Because we'll get, we're gonna probably need some more trees. Come on, power. Oh, really? Really? It's like 2 feet short. Alright. So. And I was looking for that paper mill. Ah! Papayer! Me can spell good. And that took care of that. Okay. So let's see if we can spell paper properly. There we go, paper mill. Soft paper. Oh, it's a factory. Oh my goodness, this thing is huge! Yikes! And it's also, oh, I like the shape. It's not a regular shape. That is kind of cool, actually. It's nice to see assets that aren't just rectangles. But my goodness, it's huge! Where can I fit this monstrosity? That's a rail line. So if I extend that road over, I could probably, and that would be a good spot for it. So why don't I go ahead and put it over there? Again, it's near the airport. It's not a big deal. And what is it? It's butting up against my newly built cable line, or cable cars. So how can I take care of this? I can send the rail line under. Or I can move the cable cars yet again. So why don't I move the cable cars? Alright, I just need to... First of all, I need it to be daytime, so we're going to cheat. We're going to just go ahead and change it to be around 9 in the morning, or 10 in the morning. Oh, there we go. So let's... Yeah, unfortunately right up to that. Okay. Put the paper mill down first. And I see power lines need to come back. We'll put it right at the end of the road. And power will continue through it just as it did. That's not bad. Okay. And now back to my cable cars. So we'll start over here. We'll come out, and you can't curve these. That makes perfect sense. Up to about here. I like the one that's just hovering in the air there. And I get this invalid shape again. Invalid shape, and so I had to play games here now. Okay, I do know I had anarchy there. Okay, so that'll take care of that. I don't know what will happen to those unfortunate folks on the cable cars already. But now I can just take straight across power. Oh, there we go. Oh, but I didn't want those. Actually, I'm going to take the nice big ones. There we go. Alright, I'm curious to see what happens to all these cable cars. Oh, they just despawn. Okay, that one somehow hovered into the right spot. Anyhow. Excellent, so now we have a large paper mill that needs crops, paper, petroleum, and plastics. Shoot! Oh no, I have plastics. Okay. That was good that I had built the, whatchamacall? You know, thing. Oh! Uh-oh. Okay, we'll just ignore that. I don't know what it was trying to tell me. But we are going to need a warehouse over here. So let's go ahead. My goodness, you are huge. Oh, if I had just gone one more square over, look at that. We're going to anarchy that in there. Okay, which means that and that. Okay. Up. Okay, now, what do we want to set this to? Unique factory products. We'll just do that. And we'll go ahead and we'll fill so that this will be the place, I guess. And then, actually, let me take a look at some of these warehouses. What are the smaller ones like? The warehouse yard can store 100,000, 250,000. Oh, those aren't that big. Okay, so we're going to do this. We're going to grab, and we're going to put a road out to here. This is just going to be warehouse city for all your warehouse needs. Actually, I'm going to pause because I want to set some of these. There we go. Get rid of that nub. Because what I would like to do is I'd like to have these be the ones to support that factory that I just built. So it required animal products. I'm sorry, no, it required crops, which is not an option, apparently. That's good to see, because, you know, that made perfect sense. You are crops, paper, petroleum, and plastics. Petroleum, plastics, okay. Petroleum. Plastics. Crops and paper. So, unfortunately, I don't know what to set this one to, because there is no crops. So what if I just have it to none? Well, we'll allow it to be the overflow for farming products. Okay. And those hold 19, 20, no, how many? 19 workers are each. Does not tell me how many workers here. Does the 61 workers there. Okay. 25%. We're doing pretty good there. Good. All right. So our industrial, we're doing pretty good with industry. I'm starting to get the hang of industry. I think The warehouses, if you just set them to fill, then they seem to work. So Knight's Plains, where are you going here? Yep, okay. We're doing really good. 5,500. Back to this. I want to just look at everything. So Emerson, you're putting out 6,500. Copper District is putting out 8,700 and 11,000 over in Royal Refinery. Something I was thinking of the other day, if I used Move It to clone this, would it also clone the power production? I'm really curious about that. But anyhow. Alright. And traffic is not too bad in here. It really isn't that bad. I am probably going to put another freight terminal over here to accommodate Knight's Plains once it gets a little bit bigger. Let me take one more look over here. Yeah, we got plenty of crops coming in. Looks like I could probably do with a little more flour. So there was a flour mill, right? So why don't I put another flour mill in? Because I only do have one of those. Flour mill, flour mill, flour mill. Is this it? Yep. So let's go ahead and put in another flour mill right behind the fire station. There we go. Okay. So our industry demand skyrocketed. Our commercial demand is, of course, back. Not a big surprise there. And we're doing fairly good. Unemployment is getting to be a little bit under control. What are some... Oh, I have some water issues. Let's take a look at our water usage. Yeah, we need... Okay, so let's end the episode by taking care of our water issues. So way over here, we have... I don't know why that one is as high as it is. Let's use Move It on that guy. We're going to send you back down a little bit. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Uh-oh. I think I just crashed the game. Did I? No. Okay. Whew. Okay, it just doesn't want to move. Although the game doesn't seem to be responding. Okay, we're going to do this. We're going to save. And we're going to go ahead and hope. Folks, I guess I'll end the episode there. We're going to hope I didn't just do something to screw up everything. So everybody, I hope you're enjoying the series. Hit the like button if you like what you see. Leave some comments below. And I will see you all in the next episode of City Skylines Knight's Helm. Take care and bye.